Welcome to your daily 49ers update. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. Here's what's happening. The injury bug has bitten the 49ers hard this season, but they did get some good news yesterday. First, Brock Purdy is back at practice. He is off the injury report, and he had no restrictions. That is obviously very good news going into a must-win game on Sunday. Also, George Kittle returned to practice after missing last week's game. Now, Kittle was limited, working his way back from that hamstring, but again, another very good sign. As for the rest of the injury report, Deebo Samuel did not participate in practice, nor did D. Winner with his ankle injury, and Trent Williams was sick. He also did not participate. To the audio portion of the show, Brandon Aiyuk was asked a very interesting question. BA, you've gotten off to a bit of a slow start this year. Are defenses playing you differently?
A little bit different. They just know what we want to do, what we like to do. Me and Purdy especially. So just, yeah.
How do you work through that?
Practice today. Trying to get in different spots, getting different looks. Working through that today.
That's sort of how it goes, right? You get the big contract. You have no Kittle. You have no Deebo. You have no Christian McCaffrey. Of course, defenses are going to adjust to that. It's on you to figure it out, and Kyle Shanahan. But BA, this is part of what being a number one wide receiver is all about. Hopefully, they can adjust. Next up, Nick Bosa, apparently not having a good time after the 49ers lost to the Rams.
It's been tough to sleep the past couple nights. Just mind racing. Always this time of year, I'm itching to get to Sunday, but after that, it's like major.
Don't tell me, Nick. Show me. Talk is cheap, okay? It is time for the 49ers stars to start playing like stars, and far too many of them have not done that in 3 games this season. One more soundbite for you. This one comes from Kyle Shanahan. Kyle, are you going to spend more time on special teams after they've basically been a dumpster fire through 3 weeks of the season?
I got a lot of confidence in Brian. I mean, he's sick about some of these plays that have happened here this last couple of weeks. We're just trying to be on every detail, like we try to every week. But yeah, we can't have these 2 mistakes. I thought we were in a bad. I didn't think we had the right look on the fake punt. But as far as with the block punt and stuff, it's just going back to technique, coaching guys up on that better who are in that for the first time, and making sure they can continue to get better so it doesn't happen again.
So you have confidence in special teams coordinator Brian Schneider. Just one follow-up. Why? We always give you one thing to read, one thing to watch, and one thing you may have missed. One thing to read on this Thursday. I'm sending you to a website called betmaryland.com. Why? Because they did a full breakdown of what teams' odds are to make the playoffs after 3 games. Turns out if you're 1-2, it's kind of more of an uphill battle than you might have expected. If you want to get the details, click the link in the description of this episode. One thing to watch. Levin and I did our show early because Levin has to prepare for his trip to Levi's Stadium this weekend. So we did our live stream last night. It's up on the YouTube channel. The audio podcast is going to be released very, very soon. Please go and check it out. We responded to the Brock Purdy injury news, the George Kittle news, and we tried to answer some of the big picture questions surrounding the 49ers heading into this game against the Patriots. One thing you may have missed, the 49ers have a new defensive lineman. They signed Shaquille Brown to the practice squad. He originally entered the NFL last year with the Tennessee Titans. He spent the year on IR before getting released. He was actually with the 49ers earlier this year in May before he got cut in August. Now he is back, partially due to the injury to Javon Hargrave. That's a wrap on today's 49ers in 5. Please rate, review, and follow the Gold Standard Podcast Network wherever you get good audio podcasts. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Click the bell so you know when we go live, which is every single weekday and after every single 49ers game for you. Enjoy your Thursday, everybody. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. We'll talk later today.